Goodness gracious me. Welcome to Easter Monday on the Causeway coast. Absolutely brutal. That shaking is my hand getting blown all over by the wind. We've got very light, very painful hailstones. We did have some lovely... Oh, here it comes like a champion. Ooh. Goodness me. We did have some actually quite nice light, but that has completely deserted us now. And poor Nicola has to do her daily dip as well. Oh, goodness me. Easter, eh? Should have stayed in bed with them Easter eggs. Lordy be. Oh, my jacksy's getting wet. Woo. Wednesday afternoon. Beautiful day outside, but inside doing office tasks and also doubling up as nurse. Nicola had her jab yesterday, and up until about a couple of hours ago it looked like that she had got away without any sort of side effects, but in come the shivers, and so she's taken herself to bed. To double up, we also have taken on another foster dog. So obviously again we can't show any pictures on social media, but so today is a big office day, so going ahead and did a backup archivey type thing, as I always do. Realised I hadn't sort of done my off-site archive in quite a while, so did that. I use Super Duper on the Mac to synchronise changes between two external hard drives, and obviously use the Lightroom functionality to organise which images need to be archived. And now I'm going to work on, a little bit later than normal, my monthly newsletter for April. Link for subscribing to the newsletter is down below. Right, well I think to get all this done I need a cup of tea. So that's my first task, cup of tea. Well, good evening. Wednesday evening. Been a pretty major office day today, and as I said, also looking after Nicola, who, yeah, she's recovered now a lot actually, so hopefully that's most of the symptoms of the old jab over and done with. It's about 15 minutes before sunset, I think. To be honest, I haven't really paid attention to when sunset is the last few days, but I just thought I'd get out onto the local beach, and a bit of rain in the air, but maybe get a gap in the clouds, and I just felt like I needed to come out and get a little bit of just me photography, not photographs of me, that would be weird, but just some. I reckon we could maybe throw on a 4-stop and have a little bit of a play with some of the light on the foreground, and there is actually a really nice bit of light in the sky as well. And also Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all my shifts don't finish till 6 o'clock, so I'm not sure I'm going to get much photography over the next few days. Might get a few bit in the morning time, but anyway, let's grab the camera out, grab the tripod out, and see whether we can pick something up. So the light is really nice. Now again, the HDR nature of this video camera makes things look a little bit more dramatic than they actually are, but that's not to say that the conditions aren't really nice. Now I was shooting quite a wide horizontal, but then I was looking at the clouds, and the clouds are lovely. There was a lovely big sort of curve in one of the clouds, so I really wanted to get that in. So switched to a horizontal. Switched to a portrait orientation, and was trying to sort of get some of that into the frame. But big old bright patch now. I'm not using any grads, so it's difficult to kind of balance that exposure, especially because I am looking for something maybe about 1 second, just to give me a little bit of texture, a little bit of movement in the waves. But so what I probably could do now is where this gap is there, I guess I could shoot a little bit out this way, but I really don't want to include any of Portrush itself. I guess I could shoot out this way, but I don't want to include any of Donegal. So, and to be honest, now that that gap has come in, the sort of curved cloud that I was photographing before has been obliterated. So ignore everything I just said. Time to look for a different composition. Well, good morning. Saturday morning, and in the middle of my 4-day very long shift work, so not getting a huge amount of time out with the camera, unfortunately. The conditions this morning were really nice when I was out for a run. Wish I'd kind of forgone the run and been out with a camera, but hey, gotta keep fit. Although I'm noticing in this job, if I work a full shift, I'm doing about 10 miles a day on my feet, which is bonus. Bit of manual labour. Anyway, rambling a bit. So I just really I was listening to a podcast from Chase Jarvis, and it was an interview he did with Priyanka Chopra. Now, Priyanka has got an incredible story. I'm not sure what age she is, but the amount of things that she has and diverse things that she has fitted into her lifespan, including Miss World 2000. She's been a singer. She's an actress, and most recently she's a New York Times best-selling author. And Chase was interviewing her just about her life and her success, and sort of pulling out any little threads of motivation. And there was one thing she said that really did kind of hit me hard, and that was, just do the work. You can't control everything. That really was a breath of fresh air. You know, she was talking about that her acting career and the movies, you know, she may have put 2 years worth of hard graft and effort into making that movie, and a critic comes along and watches 2 minutes of it and gives their opinion, and their opinion could be scathing. Now, you can't control that, we can't control that, but it shouldn't stop us from doing the work 110%. And it's very much like putting out these YouTube videos. You know, I have a very small community at the moment, and generally they get between 60 and 100 views. Maybe the odd one will go up over 100 views. Now, just because I'm only getting 100 views, or maybe I'll get a couple of thumbs down on videos, that really shouldn't discourage me, shouldn't discourage you if you're a content creator as well. And it shouldn't stop us from putting our heart and soul into whatever we're doing. Sometimes you put hours and days into a particular image and it falls flat. Perhaps you've thought about putting out a zine or a book, and maybe the sales aren't good. It really shouldn't stop us from putting in the effort. And so one of the things that since listening to this, I've been really trying to make sure that I do that. Everything that I do, I put my heart and soul into it, irrespective of what. I can't control what you guys out there think of this. Sure, I can maybe ask for your feedback and you can give me some critique, but I can't really control that. What I can control is what I'm putting out there and the effort that I'm putting in to doing that. So maybe just a little bit of motivation for you. Maybe you're getting a little bit discouraged that maybe the work, the effort that you're putting in maybe isn't getting the recognition. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop us from putting the effort in. And I'm not saying that effort is going to lead to big success. It might never. Your work may always only land on a few folks, may land in front of a few folks, but that really shouldn't stop us from putting the effort in to what we're doing. So there's your little Saturday morning motivation. Now, as I said earlier in the week, we've taken on a little foster dog, and I can hear him. He gets a bit, well, uppity if someone isn't paying him attention. So I'm going to go make myself a coffee and go pay attention to the little foster dog. His name is Beans. Oh, I obviously can't. Hello, Beansy. I obviously can't show any pictures, but he's just come in around my feet going, "Oh, pay me attention, please." And that's what I'm going to do. All right, guys. Well, we'll catch up tomorrow, Sunday. I'm in shift today from 12 till 8. Ooh. And then I'm in tomorrow again from 9 till 6. So might get back out for a little brief session tomorrow morning, hopefully. And irrespective of that, we'll catch up again tomorrow. But put the effort in, keep putting the effort in. We can't control external influences, but what we can control is the amount of effort and passion that we put into our work. So let's do that. Right, Beans, I'm coming. Well, good evening, guys. Sunday evening, and apologies, I'm actually in my pyjamas and it's not even 7:30. There's no chance of me going out. That's 4 days of great. I love being busy. I love being outside. I love being kind of doing manual stuff, but pretty knackered right now. So kind of just relax, chillax, and I guess hopefully off Monday and Tuesday, and I think off Thursday as well. So hopefully we'll have a few more out and abouts in these moments between for next week's one. But I guess this is what we're having to deal with now. So anyway, hope you guys are all well. And again, as usual, thanks so much for following along. And I promise you at some point these moments between will get a little bit more interesting. And hopefully a bit more randomly food filled as well, with some random foods from the world. That's kind of what I envisage these moments between to be. Less about the photography. Yes, sure, showing you the places and maybe talking a little bit about what I've been up to, but more about the moments between. So we'll just have to see how that works out. Anyway, as always, I'll throw up a couple of images from the week, and until next time, thanks for watching, take care. I think I'm going to go sleep now.